This man appeared to be a janitor at the police station, but behind closed doors, he was a serial killer, because of his mother. He only targeted women. That day, he arrived at his target's home. He took a bottle of beer from the fridge, as if he were in his own house, because he knew the woman was showering at that moment. After eating, he headed upstairs, holding her cat, patiently waiting for her to finish bathing.
Who the fuck are you?
After committing the crime, he meticulously cleaned up the evidence. Before leaving, he casually plucked a rose. He had no vehicle and always took the bus. This not only reduced risk, but also allowed him to scout targets. Later, he went to his mother's house for dinner. He tossed the beer bottle into the trash can. Also discarded was a set of car keys. His mother slapped Luke the moment she saw him, simply because he was late. But as he took the blow, he began explaining, clearly accustomed to his mother's behavior. Meanwhile, police arrived at the crime scene. The woman was clearly dead, bound naked to the bed, an apple core stuffed in her mouth. This made the police realize the criminal known as the sculptor had struck again. Then an officer reported another body found in an outside compartment. The elderly woman was clearly the first victim. The criminal had stolen her car to commit subsequent murders. Meanwhile, Luke was having dinner with his mother. The old woman had frozen his meal, specifically because of his tardiness. Yet Luke ate it without hesitation. Since his mother enjoyed puzzles, he secretly slipped a puzzle piece into his pocket. The next day, he took the bus to work as usual, constantly scouting for his next victim. Arriving at the police station, he changed into his uniform in the supply room. Before pushing open the conference room door, no one even glanced at him. Charlie, the case officer, stated the elderly woman had visited her husband's grave at the cemetery on the day of her death. Clearly, the killer had abducted her during that time. Yet they hadn't found the car keys. This hearing became the police's lead. Hearing this, Luke felt a surge of secret delight. Unless they had divine intervention, there was no way they'd find the keys on the other side of the city. Realizing the police had nothing substantial, Luke casually walked out of the conference room. The next day, he arrived at work as usual, only to find the police holding another meeting. Clearly something had happened, otherwise they wouldn't be meeting so frequently. He immediately slipped into the storage room and eavesdropped on their conversation through the ventilation shaft. It turned out another victim had been found today, also bound to a bed. A green apple lay beside them. The police suspected the carver had struck again. Luke instantly realized someone was imitating him. After the meeting concluded, he entered the conference room, gazing at the photos of the victims before him. Luke felt immense pride, until he saw the final victim. Luke would not tolerate anyone impersonating him. He would find this person and kill them, so he secretly took the victims' files home. After examining them, he found no clues. The next day, he headed to the crime scene, only to find it cordoned off by police. Helpless, he had no choice but to give up. Later, Luke returned to his mother's house for dinner. The old woman complained to him about a missing piece from her puzzle. She searched through nearby trash bins for it, just as Luke felt a surge of secret delight.
I found these.
Oh, fuck.
We're gonna hand them in to the police.
They're mine, though. I've been looking for them.
Since Luke didn't own a car, the old woman didn't believe the car keys belonged to him. Only when he explained they were from his workplace, only then did his mother hand over the keys. After wiping away the fingerprints once more, Luke slipped the keys into his pocket. Yet he also grasped the gravity of the situation. Once the police publicly sought leads, his mother would notice something was amiss. Perhaps he needed to make a choice. Soon he carried coffee into the living room, watching his mother drink it down.
Did you put sugar in this?
Too like you like it.
You make terrible coffee.
Sorry, mate.